found a couple of areas where there's been damage. Obviously, it's been worn very well, so we can just fix, because we've had permission, we can just fix these small areas. So you've got none of the net compromise. Not much, actually, really.
So it's very shapely.
Yeah.
Very shapely.
So we'll have to
very low cut.
Yeah.
So there's quite a bit of stretch on those straps.
Mhm. And the underneath is very dirty at the bottom.
Yes, we've just looked at that. That is fine. There's no rips or tears. I quite like that, actually. It's just, it's part of what's happened to it. If we just do the very basic, just check it out for stability. So a big hole there, we can just attach that back. They've given permission, so that's good. So check it. I think really it's going to be the skirt that's going to be the thing to check over. Make sure that's not compromised in any way.
Yeah.
And really working out which is the best mannequin for it, because it is so fitted. We're going to need to have very smooth silhouette.
Yeah, it's quite large, obviously, compared to the mannequin, so it's just going to be a lot of padding.
It is, yeah.
And something to hold out the bottom without it showing.
Which we can add something with extra net at the bottom of a sort of an underskirt.
Yeah, and it is quite stretchy.
Volume.
So
it's very stretchy, very stretchy. It's got some really nice, this piece, some really lovely little hand sewn pieces actually.
Oh really?
Well, they look unless the only other thing it could be is like an overlocker, and so because it looks too neat for words, but so it could be that, but we've got to be aware of overstretching as well. Do any remedial work, stabilisation, that kind of thing. I'm just going to check all around here with this skirt because there's little bits that could be coming away, so we'll have a look at all that, make sure it's completely stable. Then we'll do some measuring, will be our next thing, measuring up, choosing the correct mannequin.
Yeah.
Are we going to put a head with this one?
So we would have to either have a wig styled made, or we've got another way of showing whether it's just image boards. We were talking about how we do that with the ones that we don't have wigs for. But that's so distinctive to Just May that I feel like we would benefit from.
I think to make
should invest in having something
to make the connection. So do you know if Jess designed this print or got someone else to do it?
We'll find out, because we'll have to collect data on, I guess, if we exhibit the garments, if someone else made it, then the credit. I'll ask in the donation forms and all of that, I'll ask for credit.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to know.
Yeah, well, seeing the image that was given to recreate that, because that could be displayed with it as well.
Because they have, on these, you can't see it on the front, but on the back seam, centre back and the side, they've tried pattern matching as well.
Yeah, the face is at the top
It's
here is almost
that's
the whole face, and then doubled up like a...
It's like a kaleidoscope.
I was going to say kaleidoscope, actually.
And if you look on the side seam as well, they've tried to do...
Yeah.
They've tried to line up on the side seam, which is really nice. So there's a lot... I think it feels like there's a lot more thought actually gone into it than appears. It looks. So if you were padding out a mannequin, would you pad out the whole mannequin, or would you use a breastplate and pad the rest?
We normally would pad the whole thing according to create one kind of seamless shape, so it's kind of creating smooth form rather than individual areas.
But I suppose I'm saying if obviously they're wearing a breastplate, so would you not use a breastplate on the mannequin in the same way that it's part of the costume?
I mean, we could do. I suppose we'd have to get the same size, knowing, and it could be that we have to something that we have to pad underneath anyway, because obviously that's such a big part of drag is the body modification element of it. Yeah, because in an ideal world we'd have the undergarments and the wig with everything. Yeah. So ideally, if we could use.
I think because the breastplate's so visible, isn't it? Whereas a lot of the undergarments you wouldn't see, so padding is just the same. But I think because the breastplate in this one is so visible, because like you were saying, the cup is actually quite low cut, isn't it?
Yeah, that's why it's really stretched as well.
Yeah,
pulled down quite low.
Yeah, probably the weight of that breastplate.
Are they silicone? They're quite robust, aren't they? They're not like a theatre costume as such, where you need to be completely robust.
Which is weird because it is a
It
theatre
is a
costume
theatre,
in
yeah,
a way,
yeah,
isn't it?
yeah.
So you'd think they'd use the same
Yeah.
technique.
Yeah, 'cause I've worked with theatre costume
Yeah.
before, and they really are built for kind of use. If that's useful,
Yeah,
that
that's
it's
good.
got a zip,
That's lovely.
and that's a nice long zip. So
Quick changes.
yeah, so that's pretty good actually, 'cause then we can ease that onto the mannequin quite